Now, I dialed 911 a long time ago. Can't you see how late they're reacting? They only come and they come when they wanna, so get the morgue truck and embalm the goner. Looking at this portfolio, I'm not gonna call 911, but it is in these moments where you question your very existence. That's very dramatic. That's actually an exaggeration. I still feel very confident in the position I'm in, but I wanted to check in as I'm got my fingers crossed. We're at a local low in this portfolio, and we should see a little moderate rise today, maybe some more consolidation tomorrow, and then as early next week into late of next week, we should start to see signs of the rocket ship in gold, silver, and maybe even oil. Oh, just does it. Hold on. Let me refresh this. I look over and oil looks red. I swear it was green a minute ago. It is. It's green by 6 pennies. So I got that going for me. But we are currently downtown the Chinatown today, $44,205.50. That's a lot of money. Yeah, but it's only a loss if I sell it, right? Had a little bit of action. I was premature on a move I made on. So I told you about the BITO call I sold on Monday. 26 strike, collected $1,480, and it was only a 5-day trade. And then the CPI came out yesterday, and Bitcoin was like, hooray! And I was like, okay. So I bought it back a day later, paid $640 to protect myself because it was well over 26 bucks at the time. And now BITO is at what? BITO is at 25.14. So wow is a little premature in that move because I also later in the day was going to simultaneously resell the calls when BITO was at, I don't know, 26.47. And I don't know what happened. I went downstairs to watch the Cubs or whatever the case may be, thinking, hey, maybe I get a few more pennies. You know how that works out. Well, it didn't work out. So we'll see what goes on. I still am very confident in Bitcoin and BITO making a very soon. Let's see, what are we at on the Bitcoin? So there's BITO. There's our 25.14. Wow. There's our oil, now up 8 cents. Hello. Gold down 1.1%. Silver down a whopping 3.5%. In fact, that doesn't even look accurate. Let me refresh. I think it's in the 28s. Where did you go? Where did you go now? Silver, yeah. Come on, catch up, internet. There it is, 28.91. So yes, it did produce a 28 handle. So that means I'll probably be going over to one of the online bullion dealers and ordering up some silver. I saw a spot deal on 90%. So spot basically means at asking price for silver, where typically all bullion dealers are going to charge a premium on top of the spot price. So I want to take advantage of that spot deal, get some more silver coins in here. And then there's our Bitcoin. So we're at 66,669, down 2,800 or 4.15% today. I don't see that it would be going down any lower than 65,000 with a turnaround as early as tomorrow, but likely not until Monday. So we'll see, because next time we get a little action above 26 on the BITO, or even close to 26, then I'll sell another round of covered calls. Made the same trade, but on a bigger degree in Stacy's account because she owns more BITO than I do. So you know what? It's just part of the deal. You got to take the good with the bad. And there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. If you used to watch that show back in the 80s, then yeah, you're pretty cool. What else did I want to show you? Oh, well, so AGQ, here's where my confidence lies in AGQ. This is a 2-time silver bull, and I had a position expiring next Friday, and $40 strike, 30 contracts, and I paid $1,600 to get it back, even though AGQ is currently at 36.60, so well under that 40 strike. But when AGQ moves, look out. So I think AGQ is setting up for a double, probably at least a double before the election, as early as the end of the summer. So keep your fingers crossed, all the gold and silver bulls out there, because that's the fun we're looking to have. What else was I looking at earlier? Gary Savage, a guy over on the X. I like this guy, but he gets a little aggressive in his writings and his statements. But his theory is that bare minimum, the gap on the GDX chart will need to fill, and he's showing this gap way down here. So let's pull that screen up and just see what's up. And the gap would be filling around 31, and I think he's wrong. So that's what I have my thoughts on as well. I think we are not going any lower than 3250 on the GDX on this local bottom, and then we're going to take off like the Rocket Man, a rocket man, burning up my fuel up here alone. I don't know if those are the words. I think they are. Let me know if they're not. A lot of singing going on in this episode. Yeah, and it's all spot on music to your ears, as they say. So let's just see where we're at right now before. Look at that. We're already back into the 1970s. I wasn't born yet, but it's soon that this young man oh, no, there we go. That is into the special year of 1971. That was the year of my birth. I know I'm old, but I feel mentally 16 to 17. So I'm sure you guys recognize that in my statements. So still waiting for the dogs. Thought I had Devon Energy pegged. Do not. Down 5,500 on that position. Clean Spark looking good. $24,000 up. PBF Energy, another oil down in its whiskey. Unity is just repeatedly kicking me in the cookie bag. I'm half tempted to book my losses soon on Unity, but I think I want to have them pay some rent before I do so. But I could book those losses and add it to the total that I've already hedged my profits this year. AGQ, even though it's downtown to Chinatown today, I'm still 10,590 up in my position. And those are the 3,000 shares I wanted to save. I don't want them to be taken away. It is a nice position. So, and I collected like 3,600 when I made that, sold those calls. So for paying $1,600 back, I'll do that to protect my house. We must protect this house. So that's my thoughts. I'm sticking to it. Had a nice dinner last night. Me, lady, friend, 2 other couples over at Martini's. Both girls were working. You know what? I should have uploaded the video of Madison lighting up her first order of Saganaki, and that was for me and my lady with the big Opa flame. I'm not a huge fan of Saganaki like Stacy is, but they serve it at Martini's with some homemade pita, and together those are a nice combination. Had some shrimp for dinner. Stacy had perch. Good times had by all. That's my current update. What other thoughts did I have? I just moved my head and I heard a bunch of rocks rattling around. So, yep, this is the thesis and I'm sticking to it. Gold, silver, oil, BITO. Those are my friends right now. And even though I'm, down on the canvas and I'm about at the 6 count, I'm getting up way before 8. So keep that in mind. And then as my friend LL Cool J always calls me around that time, don't call it a comeback, because that's what's going to happen. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. Make sure you click the notification bells. Do all the things that are necessary to show me that you and I are becoming best friends in stocks, options, dividends, and all the other fun that we discuss here on the Wealth Snowball. Assets, buying assets, buying assets. See you in the next video.